Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Techno Talks here. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out the Spigen Ultra Hybrid Case for the iPhone 14 Pro, but this time we have the ZeroOne edition. So this case did just arrive at my doorstep. I purchased this around like 3-4 weeks ago, and I finally got it. So there is something special about it, and we will check that out once we open it up. So before we begin, the price on this right now is $24.99, plus I believe there's a 5% off coupon on Amazon. And again, I will have the link in the description if you do want to check this case out. So let's go ahead and open it up. Without further ado, the box is the same as always, except we do have this nice image of what the case looks like. And from this image, you could probably tell why this is the ZeroOne case. And it is also MagSafe compatible because it's from the MagFit series. So other than that, there really isn't much else to this case, so let's go ahead and open this up. Just like every other Spigen packaging, we do have the pull-out, and once we do that, there is nothing else inside of this box, and here we have the case. So, alright, so here is our Ultra Hybrid ZeroOne edition case. We do get a pamphlet in here just to show off some of the MagFit series of devices that they have, but we don't need that. So here is a ZeroOne case, and you can tell that there's a reason for this. We are able to see where everything is placed. So it says the A16 hexacore, it says Spigen iPhone Edition ZeroOne, that's just their own branding, the haptic engine, and then we also do see some other things for every other part inside of the iPhone 14 Pro. So let's go ahead and open this up. Here's the tab. And wow, that looks beautiful. Once you take that off, it looks so much better. Not sure if you can tell from the video, but real world, this looks really nice. So let's go ahead and take out the interior inside sticker as well. But before that, let me go ahead and wipe down the 14 Pro. All right, let's go ahead and pull the sticker out and place our phone inside. So starting from the top, and boom, that is it. So the phone is inside the case, and here it is. So this looks super nice. I'm really loving this case already. I've actually been waiting for this case for a long time, as I said, and it finally arrived, and you know, it's a really nice case overall. So let's go ahead and start off with the camera lens. So the camera lens does have a nice large lip. Again, that is for the protection of the camera lenses, and if you do drop it on its back, then your camera lenses should be fine. So this is from the Ultra Hybrid series, and there are some parts that are clear. I'm not really sure if you can see the phone from it. You probably can't, but this might yellow over time. So that is one of the downsides. It's a clear case. You can't really tell that it's clear, but you might start seeing it get dirty after a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months. Ultra Hybrid cases do usually last a little longer than some other clear cases. The material used is a little better, but again, it will still get dirty over time, which will be annoying, especially with a case this nice, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and check the back out. Again, I talked about the A16 hexacore. You know, we have a part right here. We have the part here. This is probably the battery plate. I'm not really sure. I haven't really opened up an iPhone to examine it. Here's the haptic engine for all the haptic feedback. We do have an area right here. I'm not really sure what that is again, but for the people that do know, this is all there is to it. So that's probably maybe connected to the microphone. Again, I'm not sure. So I wish they actually had like a sticker for the camera lens as well. It would have been nice if we had a sticker on there, but we don't, and it is fine. So the deep purple does look really nice with the case on, where the camera lens is purplish, and it adds to the effect. Maybe midnight black might have been better, or I forgot the name for it, but the midnight color might have been better. But again, I do have the purple here. So moving on to the front, we do have a nice lip again, as you can see, all around the display. So if you do drop it on its face, then the front display should be fine, and it should be perfectly protected. Plus, if you do plop a screen protector on here, you should still have enough space so that the case is the part that hits the ground first and not the screen or the screen protector, which is nice to know. We do have a cutout for our speaker grill up top, our top firing speaker right there, and then we do have our cutouts for the bottom firing speaker plus our charging port. It is a pretty large charging port cutout, so you can probably use third-party chargers. On the back plate, we do have these bumpers right here, the bumper guards. As you can see, it's a little lifted compared to where the back plate sits, and that is so that the back doesn't actually hit the ground first, and it's the sides that hit the ground, so it takes the impact force and your glass doesn't shatter even with the case on. I've seen it happen. It's happened to a friend of mine. He had a case on and he still dropped it with the case and the back plate was shattered. So this is to actually prevent that, and so far it works pretty good with any case that I've had so far that I've used with these bumper guards on the side. They usually don't crack my phone, which is nice to know. So let's go ahead and move on to the buttons, which is one of the most important parts in a case, and that is one thing I stand by. And so let's go ahead and test them out in 3, 2, 1. So super clicky for the power button and the volume rocker. Again, super clicky. So it definitely does pass the buttons test. So the buttons test, basically, if you're new to the channel, it basically allows me to know if it's easy to click, if it's clicky, and if you don't need to apply extra force to it. Some cases, some thicker cases actually, you have to apply a lot of extra force, and it kind of gets annoying after a while, and it's always nice to know that you're able to click your buttons easily. I'm not sure if that's a big issue, but personally I do find that annoying if it's like that on some certain cases. So other than that, there really isn't too much to this case. This is like a special edition case, and again, it does look really nice, and if you do want to pick it up, there will be a link down below. But other than that, it is an ultra hybrid case at its core, so there really isn't too much of a difference compared to the actual ultra hybrid case, which is okay, as the ultra hybrid case does work perfectly fine with any of the devices that I've used so far. So that is basically about it for this video. Again, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, as it helps support the channel, and see y'all in the next one.